Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another truly Bedrock live stream here on Twitch. It's Technical Tuesday. I get too used to my intros. Hello, though. We got Archangel and Kaz being the very first persons here. We got Phrase and Zombie Clown King, Milk Dud Banquet, JoJo, and Ryder Scale, along with Wiz and Dexter, Jam on some Toast and Diesel, Salt, and Golem, along with Lord Vader, Husky. And we also got Jilliana. Hey, how you doing? We got Gambit Omega, Purple Wolf, POA, Honey Burger, and Lord Revan, Ragnon, along with Wire Guy, Takardat. Welcome in, everybody. I was laughing before the stream even started because I got to name a Sculk Shrieker Karen. That's the perfect name for a Sculk Shrieker if I've ever seen one. Let me get my redemptions and stuff pulled up. So tonight is Technical Tuesday because it's Tuesday as of streaming and it's technical. Yeah. That's the wrong thing. I always do that. Anyway, let's see. Let's fire out this new world. Oh right, I'm in the wrong version. Hold on. I was gonna do Truly Bedrock, then I was like, all right, it's Tuesday. I gotta go to the most recent Minecraft version. I gotta be in 1.19.20, not 1.19.11. Carryu, welcome back for 24 months of resubscribers, 2 entire years. I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing great too. It's good to see you around again. I was just looking at the pick pack earlier. It's still great. I missed another resub as well. Jojo, thank you for 4 months, a whole third of a year. Much appreciated. We also got Davo with a follow. Okay, Minecraft's finally starting up. If it's gonna show up there it goes. Okay. Yeah, so this is my newest Minecraft world, and I really like it. And don't judge it on its first appearance, but I think it's got some charm to it. You can probably tell what happened. I realized that end crystals will actually instantly light like TNT and stuff. So we could have done that for the Sculk player traps too, which is kind of interesting. You can just make like a whole thing of like explosives, just like a little explosive care package, a little something like this. And this works incredibly well. So you don't need like a flaming arrow or anything. Because the lava could technically be heard. That was a terrible shot. There it goes. Yeah, so it's more or less instant. You don't need to wait for the 5-second countdown. I was going to use this world for screenshots and thumbnails, but... yeah, I feel like it's kind of busted. Like the bedrock smattering. Yeah, it's nice. Anyway, so I want to design a new Sculk farm tonight. A Sculk block farm or a Sculk EXP farm. We'll see. We'll see what it turns into. I haven't messed around with this like at all, but I think it'll be good. We're gonna head over to our moss farm and steal some components from that because I feel like that's pretty much what we need. We need a good old-fashioned stone generator to get all the Sculk blocks, and then we gotta somehow push all those Sculk blocks into a storage or a cube maker or a player mining or something like that. So, where do I want to build this at? I was looking at some old versions of the UA test world today, and we have expanded this world so much. Like, there's a lot of stuff in this world. It's terribly unorganized, but I feel like that kind of adds to it. It's a ban in action already? I haven't even started not talking yet. Your points can be found. You shall ban creative mode! Did we just open up the inventory while we were in the text screen? Hold on. I'll get to your ban in just a second, but I think there's some weird delay happening. Because I'm pretty sure I opened up the creative inventory on the typing screen. That was strange. Yeah, opening the render distance appears to have lagged out the game. It's only 52 chunks. We can go all the way up to 96. Sometimes. Dante Inferno, welcome back for 5 months. I gotta go into survival mode and it's pain. Ow. Why did I take damage from those 5 blocks off the ground? Yeah, I had to eat a little bit of food before the stream. That's why I'm like, you know, 5, 10, 15, 13 minutes late. So yeah, this is the kind of OP moss farm. It looks like a monstrosity, but it's just stone generator stuff. Nothing really too complicated. So we're going to steal the stone generator from this. I did not start a 1-minute timer. We're gonna call that 20 seconds. So yeah, we're gonna steal the stone generator, and that's gonna be the cedar blocks for all of our Sculk, and then maybe we'll use a mob spawner. I'm not sure what we should do for the actual like mobs dying. We could use a mob farm. We could use yeah, mob farm or a mob spawner, really. I think a mob spawner might be an okay way of doing it. I'm not sure which one would be best, though. It's inconceivable. I'm never late to my own live streams. That really is inconceivable. How dare you even conceive of that idea? Apparently I already had that. Let's clean out the inventory. Well, I got some seconds to wait. We're not going to need any of this, I don't feel. By the way, I did just release a video today on Sculk farming and Sculk sensor shenanigans and all that good stuff, so maybe check that out if you haven't. There we go. Now we can go back into creative mode. Let's see, we're just going to steal this whole thing right here. This is from an old tutorial from the Wither Cage. I forget who sent this to me. But I tried redesigning the stone generator, and like, this is basically optimal. I tried like 20 different ways to like redesign this, and nothing I did made it any more reliable or faster or better. So this is just like really solid stone generator. Pretty cool. Red. Let's put that to 15, I guess. There you go. That should be all we need. Stone gen 1. Bloop. Yeah, I tried a whole bunch of different stuff over here, like long duration testing for the observer updating, because there is ways to make faster stone generators by updating, or lava ticking is what it's called. And that does technically work sometimes, but occasionally you still get a weird cobblestone in there. It's not really that reliable. It's very strange. Also, lava ticking is kind of like a bug. It's been around for like a bajillion years, but yeah, you know. Yeah, you can double up your slime farms. You can quad it. You can do whatever you want to it. You just build one in each chunk, basically. Yeah, Sculk sensors are evil. Guardians for Sculk. Oh, that could actually be really good, Kaz. Ooh, yeah. That's actually a really great idea. The way that we're going to end up designing this is you can add it on to whatever mob farm you like. Guardians is going to be way too much experience. You're going to need a mini Guardian farm to do it. We really need a new place to start building crap at, don't we? This direction's all filled up, isn't it? We have a mob spawner farm right there. So maybe we try and put the Sculk stuff like over in this area. I'm really running out of places to build. How does cobble generate? Because incorrect water and lava interactions. It's pain, basically. We're gonna destroy some of the swamp real quick. Looks like it deserves to be destroyed. It's already buggy. Put it out of its misery. Okay, and let's just do a little bit of painting real quick. One more block that way. There we go. And this is how I go about cleaning out new areas of the world. Right, so I haven't played around with Sculk spreading basically at all, so I don't really know what I'm getting myself into here. Guardians to Sculk. The whole world is going to turn into Sculk. Yeah, just the whole thing. There won't be anything left. The whole nether's going to turn into Sculk. Yeah, that's actually a really great point. We need to isolate the farm from everything else. So that way it doesn't become kind of crazy. Yeah. So this is a good generator. As you can see. That might actually be fast enough. Oh my god, that was pretty quick, wasn't it? It is a double stone generator. So like it does do the working. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a command set up to destroy this stuff so we can actually see how fast it is. We got a whole bunch of people in the chat. Welcome, and raiders. And thank you, Orsenic. Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you so much for the raid. We got Venice and Snargle Bargle. I like it. Jimmy and Arsenic, along with Chris with a number. Thank you for the follows, everybody. It's good to see you. Tonight we're working on a Sculk farm, Sculk XP farm. See what it turns out to be. Destroy. Yeah, there we go. And then give ourselves a command block. Always active. Let's put that on a little bit of delay and repeat. Repeat unconditional always active 10. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Hold up. Shameless promotion, everybody. I'm streaming right now on twitch.tv/silentwhisper. Diagonal, thank you for giving a sub to Larry the Llama. Much appreciated. Hello, Salad. Welcome in. Yeah, so that's like very fast, isn't it? Honestly, I could probably do a tutorial just on this, because if you just stand here with like an efficiency 5 pick and haste, you can just get like all of the cobblestone. Well, there you go. Technical Tuesday stream's over. I got a tutorial to make a video on now. I kind of actually have been wanting to make a couple video recently, because it's surprisingly useful, and this thing is like really fast. Sonic speed. It's really good. So I think we only need one of these. The issue is, how do we stop Sculk from spreading? So we're probably gonna have this dude right here. It doesn't really have a limited range, does it? Let's turn this off real quick. Let's just get this like full platformed. Oh man, indeed. We got Soccer with a follow. Thank you so much. Yeah, so it can't get backed up or broken either, which is another great aspect of this build. It just keeps pushing this little pillar back and forth, which is why it was ideal for the moss farm. So it's really just a great little cobblestone generator. I really like it, actually. So let's put it in the middle of this platform. We kind of want it to be like on this edge over here. That way, as you're mining your Sculk blocks with a hoe or something, you don't accidentally get a stone block. Okay, well, I guess we're technically designing two things here. We are designing a machine where you can just AFK and mine your Sculk, and we're also designing a machine where you can just get a big old block of Sculk as well. So let's design the cube maker first. I feel like that'll be the easiest one. So then we'll need to push it into just a big old cube like this. And this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Something like that, hopefully. Your sheep seems to be doing good. Yeah, the sheep is doing good. Are you the one that named it? I forget who named it. That was a long time ago. Okay, so that's max push limit, right? Yeah, okay, great. Oh my god, it's a giant wall of pistons. Well, you clearly haven't seen the spruce tree farm, good citizen of the stream chat. You should go watch the 2x2 spruce tree farm tutorial. There's a very small amount of pistons in that build. I feel like if this is intimidating to you, I have another tutorial, don't you worry. Don't you worry, you poor little soul. Right, the thing that I'm not thinking about here is the fact that this is 2D as well. So the issue with that is that none of the other Sculk things are pushable. Sculk. So like this stuff can't be pushed by a piston. Can it? That's gonna be a problem. You're gonna have to come up here and clean that out every now and again. Because you can't break this stuff auto-magically? No, you can't. Oh, shoosh, Karen. Oh, that does only activate from player things. Interesting. Oh, I guess that's how they broke my warden farm. Fair enough. Let's put that, like, right there. Another thing that we have to consider is the fact that we're already at push limit, too. So this whole wall will need to come back a block. There, the lobster. Hello, Chiwi. Today's a very laggy stream. Why is it lagging? It shouldn't be lagging at all. Oh, that is lagging. Oof. That shouldn't be doing any lag. I'm not doing anything yet. Right, let's get a zombie in here. So we have to figure out, like, when we want to harvest this whole thing. You have to, like, figure out when it's all Sculk and then when to harvest it. Transferring files? I am, but that's on my 2 hard drives. That doesn't have anything to do with my SSD. I'm transferring 3 terabytes of stuff. You guys didn't say it was super laggy. I can't pause that either. My bitrate seems like it's fine. Yeah, I'm taking stuff off my old spinning hard drive and putting on the new spinning hard drive. But that shouldn't affect my stream. Strength 9, 20, true. Let's see. Well, rips. I have more than a day left on those transfers as well. It's always laggy on this testing world. We can try and help it out a little bit. Right, we do need to put down some buttons in places in order to prevent the stuff from spreading. Because how it works is, like, this Sculk veins is what spreads first. And then Sculk blocks generate underneath those veins. That was weird. Why is it placing down there? Anyway, doesn't matter. So you kind of need to turn on the whole thing like every 10 or so mobs. Oh, is it spreading underneath? Oh, okay, that's something I didn't anticipate. 3 dimensions. That's crazy. Crazy. Radical. Stream is super laggy. Did it just get super laggy, or has it been like that the whole time? Because if it's been like that the whole time, that's omega pain. But if it just got like that, then, well, still omega pain. You can't tell what's happening. Yeah, it's really lagging out, isn't it? Oof. Okay, I guess I'll have to cancel my file transfer. It's 5%! It's a whole 5%. Oh, I can just hit pause on it. Oh, okay. Never mind. To be fair, it did just transfer 1 million files, so it's doing good. Okay, let's give it a second to catch up again. I didn't know there was a pause button. When did they add a pause button? I guess fly around a little bit, see if it's doing good. Is that doing better? Ooh, I don't know. Like I literally haven't done anything on the internet today. Come on, bitrate. Okay, let me know if it gets better after the next couple minutes. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to have some serious conversations to myself, because ain't nobody gonna listen to me. We should probably put a layer right here as well. Okay, seems like it's getting better. You might need to refresh your stream in order to get it to be more ideal for you. It's still, like, randomly not working that well, isn't it? It's stupid. Stupid silly. Okay, so this whole thing needs to be moved in. A block. That's great. I'm glad I didn't invest a whole bunch of time into building that. Even if I did, I could just use a structure block to move it forward a block. There we go. That should be fine. And then if we do this, that'll push it all to there. And then we can push it up into one big cube. Okay, so essentially we need a way of figuring out when all of this becomes Sculk. That's gonna be kind of an issue. There's only like 20 pistons here. Oh, look at that. We actually did get a couple of them. Okay. Yeah, so there's no way to actually remove those manually. I wonder what the best way of doing this is. Maybe you'll just have to ride back and forth in a minecart, mining all this stuff. And have it be pushed towards you. It's fine now. Okay, good, good. Glad we fixed it. Ish. It's still laggy? Bro, I don't know what to do about it then. Well, Twitch just sucks. What can I say? That is my solution to the problem, is to blame Twitch. Thank you. I'll take my award and my standing ovation. Because I'm not doing anything. There's nothing happening on my computer. Okay, this stuff does get everywhere. So anywhere that you have these wasted little veins, that is wasted experience, basically. You gotta be aware of that. Anywhere that you're getting these things all over the place, it's bad times. Can we have it on the top layer? I think we can have it right here. So you have to limit the places that they can spread to. And hopefully this will be fine. Yeah, so it's fine to spread to the wall right there because it needs to spread downwards. It's a bit laggy. Can we use stairs maybe? Stairs might be the better way of doing it. Because that would prevent it from going up on the walls. Oh, shoosh. These things like to complain a lot, don't they? String? String would block it. So basically, if you have a stone block right here, you want to get a vein on top of it. I don't know what to do about this one, because that's on the very bottom layer. Right, let's kill a couple more mobs, see if that fixes our issues. It got on the underside of it. How did it get all the way over there? Oh, because it's spread over there. Oh. Huh. Right. It spread through the Sculk. Okay, so it can spread through Sculk blocks as well to find a new area. That's not annoying at all. I promise. I promise it's not annoying. And that we won't have any issues with that throughout the entire rest of the stream. Definitely not. Because we're making a whole giant block of Sculk up there, then it's going to spread to everything. So we got to, like, spawn-proof all of this. Iron blocks don't let it spread. Sounds expensive. Also, it doesn't spread across fire. Does not spread across fire. Did I just see some? Oh yeah, here it is. Right, well, let's pretend that we aren't letting it spread upwards. And then I guess we should put our redstone in as well. Veins will go everywhere still. Yeah. The veins is wasting experience. Those cost experience to make. There ain't no veins free. Take time and effort and energy. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? How's Java Edition build this? No idea. Never looked. I have no idea. I'm going to this kind of blind. We got Jonace. Thank you for the follow. And Coolfin along with callsign Hellcat. Welcome in. Yes, these farms have been around for a while, but I have not seen anything to do with them. Usually try to go at things kind of on my own terms. You're making tacos? Yeah, I want some tacos. I just had a cheese quesadilla, so it's kind of like just a cheese taco. Okay, all of that stuff should just stay. Yeah, it looks like it's just getting wasted now. Okay. That's kind of what you want. We need to set up a redstone line now, so let's grab some slabba jabbies. That we don't have to put buttons all over them. How? Does anybody want to explain this to me? Not the cheese again. Yes, with the cheese. I'm sorry. I am 90% cheese. Literally and figuratively. I can't help it. It's like an itch. Seems like kind of the best way to put all that. And then I guess a block right here and a repeater right there. That should be fine. Put a button on all sides of that. Okay, and then that's gonna push it up. So now we should be able to cycle all of this. Great. And then before it gets too filled up with stone, that's when you need to fill it back up with more mobs. So getting that to function correctly is going to be the issue here. Block updates and slab placing. Hello, Ghost. I guess, hold on, even if it goes past here, can it, like, feed into those blocks? Like, can it convert these ones, or does it have to have a vein on it somehow? Oh, yeah, see, it's not letting those ones convert there. Is that gonna go along? Come on, you can get to there, surely. Oh yeah, there it goes. So that just converted like this whole thing. Let's see if it does that again. Because I'm wondering if we could just make a giant block of stone and if that would work. Maybe you can make like layers of it. Like alternating layers. Maybe not like a full cube, but more like a wafer. Because that might be way more convenient than all of this stuff. Also, that waiting around actually gave us an extra Sculk sensor. That's interesting. It did kind of waste the experience, but it did give us a Sculk sensor. I don't know how far this stuff can travel either. Definitely interesting stuff. It's a very strange mechanic, and I do like it. It's very Stranger Things. Did you get a zombie vote, Johnny? Yeah, killing the mobs isn't really an issue. We can just drop them from a height. So let's fill this thing up. Right, we need to wire up this wall, actually, don't we? Oh, I think I remember how to do this. Let's see. This is from the farm. You need a wall, because that way it connects to a solid block. And then on the back side of this, you need your 2 repeaters. Actually, I'm going to build this out of slabs, so it doesn't turn into Sculk. Get Skulky. And then I think that's 1 and 3. I can't really remember. And then you want sticky piston with observer, I think. Don't forget your redstone dust. That didn't work. Oh, maybe it's 2 and 4 is why. Yeah, okay. Don't build this next to the warden. Definitely a pro tip. Hey, BT, welcome in. It's good to see you. Think it tries to convert blocks before making a sensor? Yeah, it might. I'm not sure. Interesting stuff either way. Let's go ahead and get this set up so that it's like this. Just place it facing straight up. Thank you, jeez. Okay, let's see if that works. It kind of worked. It didn't work the first time for some reason, I guess. Yeah, okay, whatever. Does the sensor only spawn when the bubbles die? No, those bubbles were alive before it spawned one, and then it died after it spawned it. Oops. Okay. Sorry about that. So we need to get a repeater in here somewhere. That should be fine. We'll just make this kind of janky because we can. That is allowed. We are allowed to build ugly things. That is how I've gotten away with building really anything so far. Oh, that didn't power the bottom one, right? Because it needs to go down even a block further than this. I see. Interesting. Yeah. Something ugly like that. That should work. And then the question remains, like, is it even worth it for experience? Because they did just nerf the entirety of the experience that you get from the catalyst, but that's only, like, warden farming territory. Which, like, what a rude nerf anyway. It was 20 experience, and now it's literally 5. Mojang ruining our farms again. Breaking Minecraft. Yeah, this should be fine, I think. Yeah, so let's make a big old block of blocks and then see how exactly things convert out from there. Oh, whoops. Right then. I don't know how to fix that. Doesn't matter. Just hide it in a building? Yeah. Yeah, just put a big old box around it. That's all you need to do. You built the moss farm? The moss farm is really good, actually. It's great for experience. There we go. Fixed it. But not quite. Oh, there we go. There we go. I fixed it, guys. Best Minecraft Redstone YouTuber. Grumpy, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome in. Is that going to push out the middle one now? Yeah. Okay. Oh, now it's going to power itself. Ah. Typical shenanigans. Whatever. I think we have enough blocks to figure it out. What are you doing up there? No, get away from there. Maybe we should be using brutes for this. They give you more experience. They don't burn as much. Yeah, so is any of that going to convert up and over? Maybe we need to give it a pathway to convert to. So if we were to break out these 2 blocks or something. Yeah, how much of that is it going to convert? It sounds like a lot. Hold on. It sounded like a whole lot. Yeah, okay, so it actually converted like the middle sections. I just don't know if it's going to get like the inside of this. That's what I'm curious about. What mob farm we're going to use for this? I'm not sure. Any should work. Any mob farm should do the trick. I guess we could also test this a little bit more by putting like the Sculk. Do it up here. So yeah, we could do like the wafer. I think the wafer would work fine. If it's not actually going to convert the insides of this. Yeah, it doesn't convert the insides. Okay. Sculk have a limit? It depends on how much experience it gets. So we don't need to do a full wafer. We could do something like this. So a solid block doesn't work. I was thinking we could do layers like this. 1 layer every block of stone and then have it convert from there. But what we can actually have it do is layers that are too thick every other block. That way there's actually room for the Sculk veins to get up in there. And this way you could convert an entire block at once. And then you wouldn't have to fuss around of like trying to figure out when all of this is converted, then push it out, and then kill more things. Because that sounds like a really big pain to try and figure out. So let's go for this silly idea, which might have some worthwhile to it. Alternatively, besides like the waffle method, you could make it so the player just like rides back and forth in a minecart with like an efficiency 5 hoe and just breaks all the blocks. But the issue with that is that you have to watch out for the catalyst, because I don't think this works just like mid-air. Or maybe it does. It doesn't have to be touching Sculk. Bruh. Is there another catalyst around here? Or is it just that one? Okay, that's actually really convenient. Mighty fine looking spaghetti redstone. Oh yeah, it's just temporary. This is what we call the prototyping phase. How high up can this thing be? Pretty high. Okay. Okay. Let's tear down all of this, because this was all pretty garbage to begin with. And then we'll make our waffles. Something like this. I think it's an interesting idea, at the very least. Might be more convenient. We do need to put some blocks in here to stop that Sculk. Can it spread onto slabs? That's something I'm not sure about. It can probably spread onto upper slabs. Yeah, it can. What about lower slabs? Probably the undersides of the... Yep, okay. But not the sides of the slabs. Could be like the moss farm. Well, this stuff is pushable. If it broke with a piston, I mean, that would be terrible. But it would allow for the moss farm to just directly be converted to it. Not so much for this one. That is not even at all. Found out why the stream was crashing for you? Why is that? We need to know. Have a waffle 1 at the top. Yeah, we're gonna be running out of push limit somewhere in here. Okay. We just will get rid of this bottom layer of pistons right here. It's the easiest way to do it. Yes, the redstone's getting mighty spaghetti. Proof of concepts don't need to look pretty. That is your redstone lesson for the day. They just need to, like, maybe, ideally sort of work. That's all you need for a proof of concept, baby. Oh, it's because you're using Chrome? I use Chrome. I use so much Chrome, I'm running out of RAM. Hey, Case, so thank you so much for 2 months of resubscribing, or 6 a total. Beautifully crafted farms, about to say. I don't know if this is beautifully crafted or not. Oh, I make a beautifully crafted farm about the same time you make one that's a lot less efficient. Fair enough. Well, happy to help out how I can. Jeez. Yeah, don't look at this farm. That's not ready yet. It's not ready. It's bad. It's real bad. Don't look at it. It's hideous. Oh, this will actually give you some room to get like the Sculk sensors and shriekers and stuff too. So that's good. This might actually be a pretty decent method of doing it, you know? Y'all haters in the chat thought I was a mad fool. And you're absolutely correct. But also, it might be a decent concept. And you were here to witness it being born. How's it feel? Don't answer that, because it doesn't work yet. So we'll save the happy feelings for later, I guess. So if we're allowing it to spread everywhere, we only need to limit spreading to areas that can't produce this stuff. Why did you place on the bottom? Silly. Yes, we just need to keep the Sculk inside of areas. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, we should use the stairs or the slabs right here. With the cage. You know what? Maybe we will let it spread up the face of this. That way it can actually reach the upper layers. Ah, yeah. Weather can break obsidian for sure. And it's still a bit lanky. I don't know what to do about it. Honestly. It just is bad. Yeah, weather cages don't really, like, exist anymore. Sadly. I think we'll let it spread right there. Okay. Let's make a big old cube. And then we'll see what happens here. So just pure stone. And we don't want any of the sculk anywhere. And then we'll kill a bunch of things and see what happens. Oh, right. This isn't set up right. Hold on. My cube maker be slightly broken. No placing buttons for a minute. Ah, oh, jeez. Rude. That gives me a minute to figure out this thing. Things never place the way that I want them to. It's a curse. I think that would work. Yeah, that actually works. Okay, great. And then let's clear that out again because it looks rather ugly. And it smells like elderberries. Crashing again? You might just need to change your network, your Wi-Fi or something. Why is it only some right there? Don't understand that. Yeah, you can kind of see where this is going. It's gonna be waffly. Oops. There we go. That was kind of a big inefficiency because it was not being as fast as it could. Hopefully that'll be good. It's spaghetti. It's a little bit spaghetti. It's gonna get refined as it goes on. For sure. The lag is unreal. I really don't know why. I'm not doing anything. It's not me. There's nothing I can do. Literally nothing is happening on my computer. Like, my bitrate's 5,000. And it's not dropping or anything. It's doing fine on my end. I don't know. Maybe we're just cursed. Twitch life, yeah. Twitch life be like that. Twitch being dumb, probably. I don't think there's a way for me to restart the stream without it turning into like a second live stream and sending out all the notifications and junk. Which is annoying. And of course we don't want to do that. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It can go one more. There we go. Okay. So right then's where you shut it off. And now's the fun part. We get to see if this actually works how I think it will. There's a fair chance that it might. And there's a fair chance that it won't. I am hearing a lot of spreading. Oh yeah, check that out. That's actually good. This is good. So these bubbles. We need to figure out how to get these bubbles where we want them. Because when they go where you want them, it actually works pretty well. Maybe we need 2 different places to, like, kill the mobs and stuff. Why I need gaps between the chunks? Because if you have a block, like, right here, the block above it and below it won't convert. So it can't be a solid cube if you're trying to convert the whole cube at once. Yeah, so we might need different spaces to kill the mobs. So that might not be the best killing floor. Maybe we need the killing floor to be, like, over here or somewhere. I think it should be somewhere in the middle. That way I can spread up and down equally. Which means that you could have 4 of these, 1 to either side, and then that would be a lot of Sculk at one time. That could be interesting. Yeah, so we let the veins spread over it, and they kind of get everywhere. You're going to have a little bit of inefficiency, because, you know, they spread on the faces of the pistons. I don't think there's much you can do about that, unless you filled it up all the way. And then, yeah, this has potential, I feel. Gotta figure out how the bubbles spread. There's still a lot of bubbles over here. We need to get them where we want them. Kill them with suffocation. That sounds a little bit dangerous, because what if you get, like, a creeper stuck in your redstone? Okay, this might actually convert it all, like 3 or more of these guys. It is going to be a little bit unreliable, I think. Yeah, this top floor is not getting any. Okay, let's raise this up a layer. Raise it up a layer, see what happens. This is experimental phase. Stream is suddenly working fine. Yay! It just takes Twitch like 4 hours to figure stuff out sometimes. Maybe we need to give it like little ladders. Can it like spread up through these if we give it like little ladders every block? I don't really know. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I don't know why it's not converting these ones, though. It seems weird. But that's actually not too bad. I would like to know why it's not spreading up top. Is that out of range or something? No, it's not out of range for it. Strange stuff. Sculk is very weird. I think you summed it up perfectly right there. Sculk is weird. Yeah. That does it. Okay, so that's a full thing of it. Let's go ahead and convert this whole thing. Let's see. Stone, 0, replace, Sculk. Yeah, you see how that gives you the Sculk sensors, and that's actually like 5 or 6 Sculk sensors. And it also gives you a lot of the Sculk blocks too. So maybe it'll be worth it. I found a bug in Techno Cruise today. No. That could never happen. If they get covered by veins, the block won't convert. Almost all of them get covered by veins, though. So I don't think that's entirely true. Replace Sculk vein. Let's get this to kind of a default point. Break all this stuff in here. The waffle idea has potential. We just need to figure out how to make it spread more easily between layers. And then that will probably give us the accessibility that we need. Because it kind of degrades the further it travels, too. So having your catalyst be in the middle of all your blocks is more ideal. Hey, Comic, how you doing? Also, Moises, thank you for the follow. Right, let's try this out, shall we? So it's spreading up. It's spreading up to the top and around the edges. Look at that. That's weird. Just spreads around the edges. Huh. That's so peculiar. That's very peculiar, isn't it? Okay, now it's filling in the middle. Huh. It kind of went like down and around that way. So it's not going far down. Like this. Fascinating stuff. Can we do the trick that we did in the moss farm? No, that's only for moss, really. Maybe multiple catalysts would be good too. Could have like a multi-level killing station. See, all these blocks are covered in veins right now, but then like they get replaced by actual Sculk later on, destroying the vein but giving you a whole block. It's also not converting the very bottom of it right here. It probably has some specific preferences. Probably want to connect this to a spawner. Yeah, mob spawner would probably be best. You could probably get a decent double mob spawner out of it. I'm not sure what you would want to do, though. I mean, a guardian farm would obviously be just perfect. Let's see about that. Summon Guardian. 83. Let's try 183. Yeah, I think that worked pretty well. 83. Let's take that to like 123. Can't even try to fall straight down. Oh wait, hold on. That's on my coordinates, isn't it? $123. Yeah, he should fall straight down. Or just completely miss the whole thing. Guardians, they never behave how they should. Sculk spread underwater? I think so, yes. See, these bubbles stick around for a long time. But then they also eventually decay, and the further they have to travel, the more they decay. This fish. Just kill fish underwater for it. I mean, I've seen sillier farms. I've made sillier farms. Right, I'm looking at the wiki real quick. I don't see anything that's particularly relevant. It has to be within 8 blocks of the catalyst. Blah, 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 blah. Sculk block has a chance to use 10 experience to grow a Sculk sensor or shrieker, so you gotta have a full 10 experience just to get one of those guys. I guess it could also stack up if you use multiple mobs at once. I'm curious about the bubbles. There's not much information about like the bubble spreading. 500k special dirt farm. It'll happen. One day you'll force me to make it. Yeah, there's nothing on the wiki relevant to how they actually spread. Yeah, it doesn't tell you anything useful. Wiki says nothing. Pretty much. Endermite head farm. Ooh, man. That's a good one. I'll have to write that down. Yeah, there's nothing on the Minecraft wiki. Interesting. I know on Java Edition, there's a way to like set up a walkway of blocks. I forget exactly how you do it, but you like angle stairs in certain directions, and then that makes it spread from one block to another without losing any blocks. I don't know, something like that. Because it only spreads like through solid faces or something. I'm not sure. Honestly, to be fair, Java Edition probably has way more complicated mechanics when it comes to this stuff than we do. Because it's Java Edition, what do you expect? But yeah, this idea might work out fairly alright. So, to recap, we would have a killing floor somewhere in the middle right here. Maybe like a 3x3 or a 5x5. Ideally smaller the better. Heck, even a 2x2. Just like flood all your mobs right into that spot. And that way the experience needs to travel less far. And then you would have one of these, or you could have one of these on each side. And then the experience spreads all throughout the giant waffles. And that would give you a fair amount of Sculk blocks, and then you could break all that for experience and get your Sculk sensors. Bedrock's very inconsistent sometimes. Sometimes, it's like, basically its middle name. Bedrock, inconsistent edition. Sometimes I just stop moving around for a moment, but you can tell, like, by the chat and stuff if stream actually froze. Triple mob spawner. Waffles. Java is gonna come to console. Never. What are you guys thinking about this? Any things that we should try with it? Kind of liking where it's at. Hi, sheep. Good sheep. If you blew up the Sculk with gas, does it drop experience? It should. Yeah, I mean, you could put a gas blaster. If you really liked pain, Zap, you could. Yeah, it does. That's a lot of experience. Delicious. Can I summon a fireball? Summon... Ball. Gassed. Fireball? No, they don't let you summon a fireball. Sculk with syrup. Delicious. Even your microwave can run Bedrock Edition. Probably, yes. Probably. Your smart appliances might literally meet the minimum requirements for running various video games. I mean, you can run Doom on basically anything. Yeah, so we need to give it bridges, otherwise it doesn't go down as easily. So the bridges did appear to actually help. Oops. See, now it's spreading from the inside edges instead of from those back edges. Doom with potatoes? You could probably program some potatoes to play Doom. That would probably make for a great YouTube video. I played Doom on a potato. I played Doom on a literal potato. That's your YouTube video title. You're welcome for 10 million views. It's like bubble spreading delay. There's more bubbles up here. Oh, right. This whole thing's also got a big old gap in it. That's fair. And that TNT did a lot of damage. Sculk does not have a big blast radius, does it? Or blast resistance. Interesting. Put a Raspberry Pi then inside of a potato and then you can. Yeah, probably. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna leave that concept there for now. I can't think of anything else to really try with that at the moment. Let's try and make a version of this that is manually mined at all the times. That way you get the experience like right off the bat, you know? Rube Goldberg machines. Yeah, that could be kind of fun. The issue is like turning that into a video that people are interested in. Why is this right here? That's a leftover. Right, so this one we're going to set up with the mining of these blocks manually. Let's figure out the reach of the player real quick. I'm pretty sure it's 6 blocks. Seems to matter more where mobs die than with catalysts. Yeah, I think the bubbles are summoned where the mobs die. So that would affect your rates, you know. Okay, let's chop off this entire 2 layers right here. Maybe not the entire thing, because we might need some of that. Something like that one specifically. And then that block. That one. Okay. That should do it. And then we just need to make this Sculk proofed again. The easiest task in the universe, of course, naturally. What's 6? Yeah, mobile's got crazy reach. So essentially, I want to be able to sit right here with the player, go back and forth with your high efficiency hoe, and just annihilate like all that stuff. Let's get another eye help because we're special. Let's see, effect, Silent Whisper. No, not effect. Enchant. Silent Whisper. Efficiency 5. And then we can make this as wide as we want, I guess. This could be up out of the way. It's 3 in the morning for you. Jeez, go to bed. Have yourself a good night. See you later sometime. I really don't know why the stream's lagging so bad. I'm not doing anything on the computer. I'm on the 5G. Wait, it says no internet secured. How am I live streaming if there's no internet? Okay, just not gonna question that. Flame Slate. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to go about things. Is it my internet? It shouldn't be. I think I've had enough internet issues to last me a couple thousand lifetimes. Right, so we're gonna make a water catchment tray to push all the experience towards the player, and then have a minecart over here. Also, like I'm wired into the internet, so it just doesn't make any sense that way either. No matter which way you splice it or dice it, don't make no sense. Oh wait, this is the actual output. And then we'll have little thing of this back here. How do I want to do that? Trying to think about how the Sculk's gonna spread with all this. Trying to avoid issues with that. And then we're gonna have to have some sort of way to prevent the mobs from getting into this water stream as well, because that just seems like it's inherently gonna be a big flaw with the system too. Because naturally. When aren't mobs a big critical flaw? And we'll take some of that. Wait, don't need another one of those. Also, I do find it kind of annoying that redstone blocks can't be used as your end block because minecarts don't bounce off of it. So like if I put this on the end there, it just stays there. I don't know why it does that, but if you put a double slab or anything else, it'll bounce off of it. We can't have nice things, that's why. Come on, Mojang. Why? I know. Pain and suffering, that's why. What happened over there? Excuse me. Oh, it flowed out right there. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. Carry on. It's weird. It is weird. It's been like that for years. It's literally been like that since I started playing Minecraft, and it makes no sense. I need to petition Mojang. Is a target block gonna work? I hope so. You have a short summer break? That's always the worst. Put all that effort in, and then you don't even get like a nice long summer. Okay, so I think we put our minecart right here, and then we'll probably be good. Don't tell me the target block doesn't work either. Oh my. Come on, target block. No, it doesn't work. Oh my god. Bruh. Gonna have some serious words with Mojang about this. Unacceptable. It's treason! That's what it is. Minecarts. What can I say? Okay, that better work. Good! I don't know why that only flowed 3 blocks. Oh, it's because it ran out of source. Okay, never mind. That works as intended. So that is actually the opposite of what it should be. Kind of want there to be this. Yeah, like that. Okay. Difficult. Oh, it's got to turn on and off all the time. Well, that's why I wanted it to be based off the lever. You know what? Fine. We'll just put a lever right there. How about that? Just solve all of our issues. So now we need to find out the killing floor. That should actually be relatively simple, I believe. Is there something that Sculk can't spread on at all? I feel like someone mentioned magma blocks earlier. I'm not sure if that's actually a thing. Hey, Jenny! Thank you so much for the Prime, or just the Tier 1 sub. Much appreciated. Hopefully you enjoy your Pigo emotes and all that good stuff. See, it does need bridges. It can't jump blocks. Unless there's already Sculk down there. Huh. Did it spread because of a Sculk vein on the bottom? Yeah, it can spread via Sculk veins. But as soon as it tries to spread via Sculk veins, then it deletes the vein, so you can't use those as bridges. Huh. Yeah, I'm still just trying to figure out the basics of this stuff. Weirdness. Weirdness indeed. So we need it to... We need to die, like, somewhere right above this layer. Why can't we put ladders on trapdoors? Seriously, Mojang, why can't we do it? Yeah, I wish they broke and dropped. That would be very nice. If they... I think it was like that in the snapshots, where if you push a Sculk block with piston, it breaks and turns into experience, which is, like, honestly, way more convenient. I would be so down for that, because then we could just turn it into a moss farm, and that would be great. It'd be so great. Same for, like, these dudes. But actually having to push around the blocks makes it more complicated, which is kind of a fun challenge. Right, let's see if this actually works at all. How are we going to figure out this floor? Can we... I don't think... I don't think we can put a slab floor above this. And call that good. Stone underscore slab. Because we need to keep the mobs out of the way of the player. See, it's not going to spread downwards because of that water. Maybe we could lower down the water stream one and have it spread on the underside. Or we could have it spread from this backside over here. Sculk was never broken when pushed by piston? Oh, I thought it was at some point. This definitely sounds convenient, doesn't it? Yeah, I didn't really keep up with the Java snapshots. We just kind of got everything on Bedrock. Mostly fully formed. Wish it did though, right? It would be pretty convenient. It would be so convenient. That would basically be Trident Killers, but for Java. Yeah, so maybe we try and spread it from like this edge. And then... we have a spreading line right here. I don't know if it will spread through the water or not. Did that not do anything? Oh, it does spread through the water. Let's see how bad that gets. Seems like it's only in the water sources. We could also put buttons in there too. Hey, a shriekery. Look how broken that looks. That's terrible. I take it back. That looks worse. Yeah, so I'm not sure how we want to drop the mobs in. You guys got any ideas for that? Can't let Java have equivalent to our Trident Killers? Of course not. Definitely can't have that. That would be just ridiculous. I kind of like that these are at a different layer, because then you can actually go ahead and silk touch those. Oh, these are not that quick to mine. Or no, they are, but you can't be riding in a minecart because pain! Pain and suffering, that's why. I forgot about that. Why things gotta be slower to mine when you're in a minecart? Okay, I can work with that. Sure, whatever. We're gonna send you to some real old school tech real quick. That old school tech gonna be called water streams with repeating sections in it. You guys, all you newfangled players, you're not ready for the technology we call water streams. It's just it's a little bit OP. So what you do, right, is you get this big ol' loopity-de-loop of water. And then we need ourselves a water source right there. I think we can get away with a water source right here, actually. And we need a thing that you can't mine. I think I'm just going to put a block right here. Bam, look at that. That's gonna take us all the way down. And then you just stand here and you mine stuff. Look at that. Professional Minecrafter with some water streams. Except that I broke that part. But it doesn't matter, because that's how good water streams are. Doesn't even matter. We could put a sign right there, I guess. Putting ice underneath it won't matter. That's really cool that it doesn't flow. Look at that professionalness. I mean, in real life, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, in real life, we've had this since, like, forever times. Then you could do a bubble column and drop you up over here. So let's try that. Actually, I don't know if there's a way to get your player all the way into the bubbles. We could just go all the way around the long way. Let's take the scenic route. Life's too short, so you may as well take the back streets. Let's see. Buttons over here. The stream is sponsored by Buttons, bringing you quality quality things since literally forever. Whoops, that's gonna be a nope right there. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. Of course not. That's why you gotta take the back streets sometimes. It's worth it. Just press it. It activated. Crazy. Is this gonna get updated by our stone generator? It doesn't. That's really weird that it doesn't. Can I just say, it's really weird that it doesn't. You would think it would like flow, but I'll take it. Yeah, this is old. Right, so I think this one needs to be raised up a block as well, actually. So, a good old piece of water right there. And then we need to loop this again. There we go. Old school Minecraft. Why doesn't it update? Okay, that one, I broke it. Finally broke it. Yeah, we might need to make that out of obsidian. That way we don't, like, ruin it as we're AFKing for eternity and a half. But otherwise, I don't see any issues with this besides the fact that you're probably going to get pushed off over here. Put a little bit of a guardrail, you know? Okay. It's fine, you know? No using any form of machinery for a minute. That's a good one. No redstone, pistons, levers, etc. I think I can turn that on. So, there you go. I broke a block and placed a block. That doesn't count as machinery. Yeah, there we go. This is max speed. Bruh. Oh, I can't use buttons! I also don't think there's a way for me to turn that off. Has lag finally ended? Maybe. Yeah, so it's a little bit too long of a water stream. There we go. Now I can use my things. That was a good one. I like it. Well played. We're gonna make this end right here. Use signs. Yeah. Oh yeah, that could actually work. Yeah, for the band. Yeah. Look at you breaking the rules. That's fine. Anti-physics, but it's fine. Who needs physics? Never did nobody any good, no way. Right. Look at that, guys. I've nearly gotten a full level out of this. brood machine. It is. It'd be nice if it wasn't swamp water. I think that would be pleasant. Oh god, I broke it. Oh god, I really broke it. Yeah, let's just take that around the corner a little bit more. Yep, water streams are cool. They don't make sense, but it's fine. It's fine, guys. I'm the one who decided to build in a swamp. I am at the mercy of my redstone world, who decided that this is the last place I have to build. Well, I think there's some potential here. I'll have to play around with this a little bit more. And just kind of think about it in my off time to figure out, like, a decent solution. I kind of like the waffle. This one could be good if you really had, like, a lot of mobs, or if you just wanted, like, a small machine to AFK at with, like, a mob farm or something. Yeah, we just need a way to keep you from picking up the items from the mobs. Because they will still drop items. The experience goes into the blocks, though. And then, yeah, we just need a way to separate that out. I think the idea that we were going to go with is lowering all this down by a layer. And then allowing the Sculk to spread underneath it, killing them on top of slabs. I don't know how you deal with the items at that point, though. We're putting the stone in a cube maker. We did that at the beginning of the stream. That was our first idea. If it's a solid cube, it doesn't spread to the inside of the cube. It can only spread on the surfaces of blocks. So that's kind of a limiting factor. Oh, come on. Buttons all up in my way. Yeah, Sculk is definitely an interesting mechanic. It seems a little bit funky and a little bit weird. I'm not entirely sure if I like it. But the blocks are cool, and it's an interesting mechanic, that's for sure. 1.19 and 118 and 117 definitely add a lot of new ideas to Minecraft. Which is always great. At the very least, it's something new to play around with. Because every super flat world I've had on Bedrock Edition corrupts. They all corrupt terribly. So I just got a regular world and have been super flatting this instead. Yeah. Super flat worlds, I don't trust them. They break a lot. Also, super flats are boring. I mean, if I was recording all my videos in super flats, that'd be so much more boring. At least here, there's like trees and foliage and animals and different biomes. And there's also structures as well. Like there's 1,000 different advantages to using like a proper world. Like I don't need to, if I was just building in a super flat, I would need to go to another world anyway to like test things in an ocean and like build all that stuff. And also, the fact that I am building all this in just like a regular world allows like viewers to like see that, oh yeah, this is actually like a real world. It's not like just a super flat creative. Yeah, we're still missing custom super flats too. It's very annoying. We deserve some good stuff when it comes to that. Right, item collection, man. Maybe we need to kill them on top of a hopper grid. Oh, grid of hoppers. Let's see. Why do trap chests still exist? They're stupid. I wonder if anyone's used a trap chest in like the last year of Minecraft. Like anywhere. Surely everybody knows about trap chests at this point. You can see the little red thing on the front of it. It's like, They used to actually be useful when you could not put regular chests next to each other. You had to use trap chests, but now that's not the case anymore. A lay for item collection? That's fair. Yeah, you could. That's true. Let's try this. Just want to see what happens here. Did I mine out some of that? No, I did not. Butts. Oops, wrong command. Rip. So useless. Yeah, they really are pointless. I mean, they're kind of fun, I guess. But you really got to get someone off guard with it. Otherwise, nothing's happening. Okay, finally. Jeez, that took way more effort than I anticipated. Let's go ahead and test that out and see what the Minecraft gods have in store for us today. So the idea is that they die on the top and then it spreads to the bottom and then it converts from the bottom. You break that with your hoe and then all the experience falls in here, gets pushed to the player. And then the items will be collected by the hoppers on top. I think this needs a pathway to spread. Something like that. Why is it not going down? Maybe this needs to be lower. Minecraft guys are in bad mood today. Yeah, they're not liking it. They're hating it. You can see the bubbles are up there. Where are the bubbles going? Do they spawn at the player? Or at the mob? Let's try that, I guess. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so I had to kill it on top of a Sculk block. So that means we would need a Sculk floor right here. That seems like the only way I'm gonna get this to work with this method. Because then we'll put a layer of like slabs right here and then a hopper minecart above that. Oh man, it's not doing too well, is it? It's complicated. I like it. It's an interesting puzzle to solve. Like, it sort of works, but more often than not, it seems like the bubbles wear out. I need to find I need to do some research on like how this stuff actually works and find out why bubbles no spread. Where I like them to. Like, there's got to be a way to manipulate the bubbles. If we can manipulate the bubbles, then all the world's problems will be solved. Which is not a sentence I thought I would ever have to say, but here we are. Geez, kind of a mess of spaghetti Sculk, isn't it? Bubble no spread because they angry bubbles. We got Twisted and Tyan along with Money and Ref and King. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome into the stream. That's pretty much going to do it for today's live stream. I'm going to have to play around with this a little bit more and figure out what happens. If you haven't followed already, consider dropping a follow on the channel. That way you get to see future live streams. And otherwise, I'll be streaming again on Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard, 8:30 Eastern, late UK, early Australian. If you haven't, then check out today's video on YouTube. It is a video all about Sculk sensors and places and good things like that. Might be worth your time. And otherwise, we're going to end by raiding someone, as we always do. Let's see. Nobody's streaming. So we're going to go hang out with a marine mammal rescue. Some cute otters. Anyway, thank you guys again for hanging out. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the gifted subs and the resubs tonight. And thank you, everyone, for following as well. I love your faces, and then there were Soylents.